What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? This is Twin Flames Unite, and we are at it again. And if y'all don't know by now, I'm Chris.
And I'm Leisha.
What up?
Over here like my sage. You know I gotta have the sage on deck.
Oh, we always got the sage on deck. That is for sure. Always. Always and forever.
I was just about to sing that too.
It's all good. It's all good. What's going on, everybody? This is Twin Flames Unite, and we are at it with a pretty interesting topic for this evening. And this one is going to be kind of like a open discussion type thing. And we're just going to give everybody a moment to really just get in here and see what's going on. Because this topic that we're going to go into today actually is going to take a little bit of participation from everyone that is involved. Let me just make sure that the sound is coming in good from everyone that is involved. Nice. Okay. So we got good sound coming in. If you all can hear us well, just give us, for one, definitely give us a thumbs up. If you're watching this video and our videos have been helpful for you, definitely give us that thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, we do ask that you do subscribe so you can tune in and see all of the good juiciness that we have for you all. Okay.
Yes. Vinny, welcome to our channel. And just a quick promotion that we want to do. I mean, we just do this for love, you know. Nobody's paying us anything.
Straight for love.
Just straight for love. Because that's just what we do. Just want to shout out our girl. We always shout her out, by the way. Natural Lee.
Yes.
She's doing amazing things, and we just ordered some sea moss from her, just to support her because beautiful sister, just beautiful. We always talk about her. Every now and then you'll hear me mention Natural Lee. But we just, for the first time, we just actually got the sea moss from her. It arrived on yesterday. And let me tell you, that stuff is the bomb.com.
Yes.
Just so good. I mean, I'm just doing everything. I'm drinking it. I'm washing my face.
Are you supposed to wash your face with it?
You can. It's very good for your skin.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And it's just awesome. And so this is her information here. She's at naturallyrooted.etsy, and she's also at natural. Yeah, we're gonna put it in the chat so you guys can support our sister.
I'm gonna do it a little even more.
Yeah, I got her card right here. But we're gonna
Does she have a website on there?
Yeah, she does. Everything is right there. Okay. And she has this cute card that comes with the bag, and it tells you how to use the sea moss. And guys, I actually looked up the benefits of sea moss, and this is amazing. The stuff I had to even post it on the social media. The benefits of sea moss. I mean, I grew up in the Caribbean, and I always know people, they get their sea moss and they say they're going to straighten their back. That's what the guys say in the Caribbean. I'm going to straighten my back. I'm going to go get me some sea moss. And so growing up, I know that people would use the sea moss. They'll put it in their shake or whatever have you. But I just really took some time to do some diligent research on sea moss. And in this type of times that we're living in, I think everybody needs to be drinking some sea moss.
Yes.
It is really, really good. And she's sold out because of this whole situation. But I think she's getting more in stock soon. So definitely hit up our girl, Naturally.
Naturally.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know, we got a little special privilege, you know.
Oh yeah, we got a little privilege.
We got a little privilege. And we got ours in, you know, so we got our sea moss.
Right.
So y'all can definitely support our girl. She does some awesome stuff. And she definitely, if you check her out on Instagram and you see the stuff that she has, and you won't believe her age, then this stuff works.
She is just amazing. She is wonderful. She's so soft, just wonderful. And I just wanted to take this time to tell everyone about her product because it's good stuff. It's some good. I'm not just saying it because you know she's cool or whatever, but no, it's some good stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This real, just real talk.
This
And
is
just real quickly while we're shouting out one other business before we get into the topic, because there's one young lady who we are planning on doing a little video with.
Black Elephant.
Yeah. How do you spell her name? I know we follow her. But yeah, but there's one young lady who we are planning on doing a video with, just to give a shout out, because, you know, we like to promote businesses, especially with people that look like us.
Right.
I'm not going to say just black business. I'm talking about people that look like us.
Yeah, in spirit.
Okay.
In spirit too, right?
Yeah.
In spirit.
So we just want to shout out those who are doing some phenomenal stuff.
Yeah.
And please forgive me because
why don't you go in the chat? Because you were talking.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
It's the easy way to do it.
Yeah, that's the easy way to do it. Yeah.
So they go naturally. So our girl on Instagram, it's natural_Lee1.
Yeah, hold on.
So you can go and follow her on Instagram.
We're gonna shout out. We just shouting out some people today. So hold on.
She's awesome.
Yeah. So this is Natural Lee.
She's so amazing, guys.
So if you all want to get in on some of those products that she offers, definitely check her out.
Yes.
Like we said, she don't look her age.
She really don't. And I'm proud. Let me just Toodles doing a fabulous job in taking care of herself. I love it.
Right. And let me just pull up this other young lady who we wanted to give a
there she go right there.
Shout out to.
The Black Elephant.
This young lady right here is doing some phenomenal work. Like she is, for those of you all who like card readings, she's definitely one that's just out there in these streets just doing it like every day.
She's very consistent. And gotta say, when you stay consistent like that every single day, definitely you gotta commend people that stay consistent no matter what, because consistency is definitely a major key.
Yes.
Major key. And so we just shouting out our sister. She's awesome. She's been one of our like long time. Like she's one of our day ones actually. Yeah, so we just gonna shout her out real quick. You guys can check her out on Instagram, the Black Elephant. Support our sisters.
All right. So we're just supporting each other. That's what it's all about, because we just wanna be able to maintain ourselves and really just break away from all of this madness and really be able to govern ourselves.
Yes, and support each other. I mean, let the big corporations have a break. I know they're tired, right? Let them take a little vacation. Let's support each other.
All right, let me just double check this stream, make sure everything's coming in the way that it should be. Hold on just a second. Where did it go? Okay, we're still coming in strong.
Yep.
All right. And we know it's late, so we're not going to keep you all too long. And this topic that we're going to jump into today, it is a pretty short one. Because when you look at the subject, as far as what do you truly desire? And it's really funny because when looking at this topic, we didn't know that this was actually a popular topic as far as when it comes to the TV series Lucifer. Okay, it's a TV series. We're not talking about.
We're not Lucifer.
We're not talking about the light bearer.
No, y'all so crazy. Y'all ready to roll with stuff.
But it's just a coincidence that that's one of the his catchphrases, like, "What do you truly desire?" Yeah. All right. And when we're talking about truly desire, like for this particular video, we're going to be talking about relationship-wise, okay? When you're talking about relationship-wise, what do you truly desire? Now, on the surface, we want somebody who loves us. We want somebody who stands by our side. You know, we want somebody we can be all booed up with. Yeah. That's going to give us that Valentine's Day gift.
Birthday gift.
And yes, sometimes men want Valentine's Day gifts. Christmas. Yeah. Come on now. You know.
Anniversary.
Yeah. So, but when you look into these things, you really have to take away from the surface level of things and really take a deeper look into it. Okay. And when I say take a deeper look into it, like forget what everybody else may think, okay? Because, you know, in some situations, you know, if you're single and you're just out there, you're doing your thing, and people looking from the outside, I'm like, oh, you doing your thing. You know, you got your business going, you out there working out, you're doing your thing. But it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It all matters about what you think. Okay? So let's just say, for example, that relationship that you're looking for, and you are looking for it to fill this void. And let's just say, hypothetically, you find a mate that gives you everything that you ever wanted and desired. Like, that mate does no wrong. They put the seat down for you, ladies. Y'all know how important that is. Okay? He opens the car door for you. You don't have to pay any bills. You know, I don't know if I'm making my case right now. But you know, you have everything that your heart's desire.
Yeah.
And you know, Jim Carrey said it the best. He said that he wished that everybody could be rich. That everybody could experience being rich. Like having everything that your heart desires, having unlimited amounts of funds in a bank account. But at the end of the day, even the richest people feel a void. So what is up with that void? That's what we're really want to look into. What is up with that void?
Where is it coming from?
Hold on, it's saying that the stream's not going through well. Let me check to see what's going on here.
Are we coming through okay, guys? If we're not coming through strong,
let me check to see what's going on here. Are we coming through okay? Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's coming through well on here, but it's saying it's a low output. I don't know where that low output's coming from.
Probably just YouTube trying to mess with us. We got a couple people in the chat. Mariah, she said, I love you guys. I just watch our videos on when your twin flame isn't woke. That was a funny video. Yeah, that was one of our funny ones. She said, I'm going through it right now. Oh boy, so sorry. It was so helpful for my soul and my nerves. Yeah. Eventually, most people are gonna actually encounter that point. Not everyone, but for the most part, if you are at a different level or awareness along your journey, then sometimes you could encounter that situation when you feel like your twin is still kind of like in La La Land. So, and sometimes it can be frustrating, but just hang in there.
Yep.
And,
so I was just refreshing some things here because, you know, I don't like when we could possibly lose everything we got going on. But what is this doing?
I don't know.
It's like still there. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Cool beans. All right. So yeah, we're back. Okay.
Alrighty. Okay.
Hey, it was showing red on that end, so
yeah, we just have to make sure.
What YouTube trying to do? They've been, I mean, they
doing a lot of weird stuff lately, but it's okay. We're just gonna ignore them. So it's some Misty. Welcome, Misty. She said hi. Twin flames for 5 years in union, but frequent struggles. Doing our own inner work. Wonderful. And you already know what you got to do because you're already doing it. It's all about that inner work. Congratulations on that 5-year union. Sometimes, you know, it's not always about the destination, but it's really about the journey and how we embrace that journey. So that's wonderful.
Yeah.
All good for me. Vinny, that's awesome. Misty said, thank you for your videos. You're welcome. Welcome, guys.
Oh, we love y'all so much. We wouldn't be here without y'all. So we just want to come on. We just want to come in and show y'all some love. And after we go into this, if anybody does want to have any cards pulled, you definitely know I mean, y'all know what's up. Y'all know what the vibe is. So if you all do want to have a card pulled, you can definitely send that donation via Cashapp, and we'll be able to go ahead and get into it that way. Okay, but just getting back into it. So we're talking about, okay, so yeah, you had this relationship and you have everything that you ever wanted or desired, but for whatever reason, there's still a feeling of emptiness, right? And I say this on a personal tip, right? Because for those of y'all who know, yes, I was in a marriage prior to meeting Leisha, and yes, it was a whole year of us being not together and things of that nature. During that time period, the divorce was finalized, so nothing went on, nothing of that nature. But one of the things that I discovered through my dark night of the soul and things of that nature, and finally coming to the realization that yes, we needed to get a divorce, was that because during that whole time I didn't know who the hell I was.
Oh.
Okay? Yes, we had a house. Yes, we had a Lexus. We had the whole picket fence. We had our corporate jobs. You know, on surface, everything was supposed to be beautiful. And that's what somebody else may have seen from the outside, but like I said before, it didn't matter what anybody else felt. It's what I was feeling.
Yeah.
And what I was feeling was lost because I didn't know who the hell I was.
That's deep.
Okay? So when you have all of these things, you have to really sometimes take a step back and look at what do you really desire. And one of the things that I truly desired was not so much the love, because I already had the love. One of the things that I desired wasn't the job, because I had a corporate job. But one of the things I desired the most was knowing who I was. And sometimes that's
pretty deep, babe.
I don't know. I'm just thinking. So yeah.
That's pretty deep. And just to add to that, just a tiny bit. You could look at that as sometimes, you know, we get into these relationships, right? And sometimes we could kind of get stuck off of a perception, right? And this is where introspection comes into play, because you could be thinking that, hey, this is the American dream, right? This is the American dream. Picket fence, house, car, job, blah, blah, blah. The American dream. You're voting and stuff, you know, hey, you know, campaigning and all this type of stuff. But I was listening to this guy today. He's a comedian, really hilarious comedian. What is his name? But he said, gosh, what is his name? George? I'm gonna look him up. But he said something that was really, it really had me thinking. He said the reason why it's called the American dream is because you have to be asleep to experience it.
Yeah, that was George Carlin.
Yeah, that
George
comedian,
Carlin,
yo,
yeah.
he is crazy. But I thought about it. I was like, wow, because I was looking at one of his videos where it says you don't really have any rights. And he broke down a lot of facts in that video, you know, pulled up a lot of stuff on the internet to show the proof, where he broke down that, you know, people really they like rights is an illusion, and he was, you know, elaborating on how he thought all those things was an illusion. But I say all of this to say sometimes we could be in relationships and we could be living out a relationship based off of an exterior perception, right? Based off of how we think the world is viewing us. And so because we think that we are being looked at in a certain light or in a certain way, or we are being perceived in a certain way, that thought traps us in relationships.
Yep.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Until you really start to do some introspection and you sit down and you go one day, hold up, wait a minute. I don't really know for a fact that the world views me this way. This is just how I think.
Right.
The world is looking at me. And then you ask yourself this other question. Well, wait a minute. Who is the world? The whole world?
And then you get into another part where you start like, now this is for the individuals who look at other couples and think like, oh, I want to be like them.
Yeah.
but you don't know what it really takes to be them.
Right. And would you want to go through that same experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of questions you got to really start, asking yourself when you're doing this introspection, as far as what do you truly desire when it comes to being in a relationship.
Yeah.
And then if so, when you truly get all these things that you desire, what then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so just think it out.
Yeah. I mean, just keeping it real, because, we like to keep it real and give you all our own experience on these things, right?
Yeah.
But there are quite a few people who want a relationship like we have.
Right.
And yes, it is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It is very beautiful. I mean, just look at us.
Yeah, we do have.
Just look at us.
And I mean, we do have some. This,
Mm-hmm.
for me, by far, this has been the most valuable relationship that I've ever experienced. It's just so enriching. I learned so much, and I get a lot of love in this relationship. I get a lot of appreciation, a lot of consideration, a lot of compassion, a lot of patience. Like just things I've never had before. A lot of stuff. Like never really had this type of experience before in being with someone. And then I have to also remember that I have grown. So I am really not the same person, if you want to say, persona, whatever. I'm not the same. I don't have the same type of, or I've learned from my lessons, or I've learned from my experiences. And so therefore I experience life different now. I look at things different now. So yeah. You're going to grow and you're going to evolve, and so you're not going to react the same way that you once did. So therefore, that allows you to have more options, so you can have different experiences.
Right.
So I think that's where I'm at with that. Where are you at, baby?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely allows us. It does open us up, and also I can just like. When you look at like our relationship, like prior to, like, let's just say, for example, for someone who wanted a relationship like us, and let's say you wanted to follow the blueprint of Chris and Leisha.
Right.
Okay. So that means that prior to you coming into a union, you almost wanted to end your life.
Oh my gosh, you gotta take that real grain of salt, man.
I know you gotta take it with a grain of salt.
Still a grain of salt right there. Don't even go. Don't. Tiny bit of salt right there.
I mean, because there was some very before sometimes I just go way left. Sometimes
my baby be going left. Sometimes he don't know how to come. Let me just slide a little bit of sage. So
but
that information get carried out right.
Yeah, no, I mean, because at this point, no, I'm good. I'm healthy mentally and spiritually, right? But prior to, your boy was not good.
I wasn't good either.
I was not good. And some people may see us as a overnight success because like, oh, we just popped out of nowhere, like, oh, beautiful YouTube couple, twin flames, ebony, melanated, popping twin flames. Like, nah, it's.
We have to put in the work. We have to put in the work, and it took a few cocoon phases. If you guys are, I know you're familiar with the cocoon phases.
Yep.
It took a few for me. I know it took a few for my baby. And we still have our revelations. We still do introspection because this is not, it's about maintaining balance.
Yes.
And you could look at life's journey as literally being on a bike. So, you just got to maintain that balance. And so while you're on that bike, you got to pedal both wheels and you got to keep your balance while you're on the journey. It's a constant, keeping that balance. So we just always, we're always going, always keeping the balance and just keeping it turning. And in which with each turn, we learn and we grow and we evolve.
Right.
And so we just use things now to help us to grow.
Yeah. Yeah. And right now, if y'all are not feeling these energies and you're not feeling the Pisces energy trying to confuse you and swap you around and all this stuff,
that
imagination is running wild right now. But right now, because this is something where I feel like we're all going through in a collective sense.
Yeah.
Is that there's a lot of introspection that's going on, and we're reevaluating through these retrogrades. So once again, we're talking about words that start with RE in retrograde. We're doing a lot of introspection and reflection, and I know for me personally, it's really making me reevaluate the way I see this world. Because just understanding all of these illusions, all of these games that's being played, and when you look at all the technology that's out there that's really made to dumb down and confuse people, it's like, what the hell are we here for?
Like, what is this stuff, man? Like, I've seen this series today, The Last Man Alive. Guys, it was this clip, The Last Man Alive.
Right.
Literally, and this was done in 2016 or 2017, and you are seeing right now what we're experiencing is being played out. The lady was in her car. She was funny. She's a rich lady. She was in the house, and she was having dinner, and she was laughing. Like, she was like, "Oh my God, what is going on? This is madness." She's like, "It's a bad flu. You don't buy a bunker. You wash your hands." And so she started laughing. She's like, "This is outrageous." And so she didn't realize, what was really taking place on the outside, because I guess she hadn't went outside maybe all day or whatever. So she finally went outside, and she's in her car. She's being chauffeured around. And so she's looking, and her eyes are wide open. And she's looking, her hands is on her chest. She saw the lady pushing the stroller with the baby. The lady had the mask on, the baby.
I wonder if they'll let me show it on here.
I don't think so. I'll go look it up when you finish. It's called The Last Man Standing. Season 3, I think it was.
It's just funny.
It was funny. The lady just held her chest. So she saw the lady. She started like that. She saw the lady. Because she doesn't have any mask on, because she thinks everybody is like exaggerating for some flu. And so and she saw the baby. She went like this, and she had a little puppy in her hand. She had a little poodle or whatever. She's petting the poodle. And so then she looks down a little further, and she saw the lady that's walking that's pushing the stroller, walking a dog, and the dog had a mask on.
And the crazy thing is that I actually saw a post where somebody had a mask on their dog. I'm like, what the?
And then the baby, the lady, when she saw the baby, and she went like this, like, why is the baby? But no, when she saw the puppy with the mask, she was like, oh! Like, that took her all the way. She was so mad when she saw she wasn't so mad with the baby. But when she saw the puppy, and she held her puppy so tight, she was like, oh no. But you guys go and look it up. It is just, it's baffling when you can look at a movie that was done back in 2016 and see the same thing happening when you look outside your window.
Yeah, and once again, and Mariah, shout out to Mariah, because she actually just dropped a donation for a card reading, and we're about to get into it for that card reading. But y'all just understand that this is a this is a very dramatic play that is being presented in front of us. Some of it is real, a lot of it is made up, but some of it is real. But what's going on right now has been already told to us.
It's crazy.
There's so many movies that have been made from like the
What's
early
that? The one did we tell
Solvent Green.
Solvent Green.
Solvent Green.
Solvent Green. Listen, guys, you got to see that movie. It is Solvent Green. It was done in 1974, right? But it was a projection of what is supposed to be happening in 2022 in New York City. And you know what's going on right now with the whole furniture business? They were actually calling.
The furniture business.
Yeah, that's what you think I was telling you.
Gosh.
They were calling the girls, because the girls, they came with the house. And so because they came with the house, these rich people, these elites and stuff, they called them furniture. These girls didn't even have a name in the movie. Their names were furniture. The man called her furniture. And so she's like, I come with the house, and if they come and they look at the house and they like me, then they keep me. And if they don't like me, then, you know, they put me to another house or whatever have you. But watch this movie and you'll see the same thing. It's being played out. Like it's not far-fetched, guys.
I mean, because you got so many, like, there's so many, like, pandemic movies, right? That, okay.
Baby,
sorry, Mariah.
You going down this hole right now. We only saying two. You going YouTube. We got to take it one step at a time here. We can't make YouTube mad. You know they're already mad at us.
But we just gonna say they've been spelling it out for you for so many years. It's just that it's a shame that most people didn't. Hey, I'm one of them because I know I heard about preppers about 5 years ago, and I'm like, them fucks are crazy.
Yeah.
Right. But like now, I'm like, they were right. They were right. And if we weren't so much in our comfort, just enjoying everything that we were in and not being so blind, because right at that point in time we had our blinders on, and so we didn't pay attention to it because everything was good. But now, when the S hits the fan, now we're like, oh,
that's what they was talking about. So they're not conspiracy theorists after all. Wow, my bad, conspiracy friend, my bad.
Yeah. But anyway,
we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole.
So Mariah, thank you so much for being so patient.
Yes.
We got your card reader coming right up.
While we explore that small rabbit hole, because you know we're doing it small.
Oh gosh.
We only doing the tiny portions at a time now. We don't go all the way down the rabbit hole anymore unless you request it.
Yeah, unless you request it. Let me bring the chat back up while you pull those up.
All right, so Mariah, we got you covered, and we just gonna get you a couple card readings from your higher self. Now, Mariah is. Did you wanna look at me? I'm okay. I guess this is what you're gonna get. It popped out. So you have the 8. This is the 8 of air, and let's see what else we got here for you, Mariah, from your higher self. Let's see what type. Ooh, got another one that comes in knowledge. Knowledge. That's a powerful card. That's a major card. So knowledge. Ooh. And then we have intuition. Major cards. So you have intuition. So she said, laugh out loud. It's all good, y'all. We need all the tea. Wow, knowledge is power. Okay, did you say knowledge is power after I pull out the knowledge card?
Oh wow.
Because if you said knowledge is power, okay.
Right when you pull in the card.
Any advice on handling a soul transformation within a twin flame journey when everyone thinks you're nuts? You're not nuts.
Yeah, and actually, just a little more clarification. What do you mean about soul transformation?
Okay, let me get into Did you see that I pulled the knowledge card, Mariah, or did you just say knowledge is power just to say knowledge is power? Because stuff just happens so weird sometimes. So I'm gonna start out with the 8 of fire.
No, 8 of air.
I'm sorry, 8 of air. Why did I say 8 of fire?
No,
that came from. All right, so the 8 of air. So it says ego does not always tell the truth, and it says ego will always follow. I'm sorry, effect will always follow cause. It says here, time to think about changing some of your ways and admit that you made a mistake, and just know that our memory is not perfect, and self-justification does not mitigate harm, and consequences are inescapable, and just remember we all make mistakes. We're not perfect. The next one is
it's the 3 of air that came up.
Oh,
so this was the 8. That's the 3.
Oh, I thought this was a knowledge card. Huh? That's okay. So
slip.
That's crazy. That looks just like the card. That looks just like the knowledge card. Okay.
Yeah, but you said it though. Yeah, you did say it.
It says expand your mind. Same thing. Expand your mind. Every experience offers a lesson. Education is a lifelong process. See?
Yeah.
So boom. Wow. So yeah, education is a lifelong process. Learning aids comprehension. So the more that you expand the more that you're going to understand how things work.
Mm-hmm.
It says lessons repeat until we understand it. So the same situation is going to keep showing up until we get what the lesson is here to teach us.
Yeah.
It says learning transforms talent into skills. You asked a question about transformation, so listen to this. Learning transforms talent into skills. And it says here, don't kill the messenger, which is us. And it also says that ignorance is nothing to be proud of. The three of air symbolizes the importance of education and study in helping us to reach our highest potential, and it reminds us that education should be taught up as a long life process. So it is the education card, but it's wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, the last one is the intuition. So with the intuition, very, very straightforward. Just go ahead and follow your intuition. It is a major card, the intuition card, and when that comes up, it's just really a guide for you to just trust in yourself, trust in your inner knowing. The more you listen to yourself, the clearer your intuition is going to become. And I'm going to just read you a little bit from it here. It says intuition is your sixth sense, the voice of your unconscious mind. Heed your intuitive feelings. Intuitive skill born of practice. It says strengthen your intuition. See? Tap into your other senses and make your best guesses. But be both intuitive and rational. Watch and observe. And also seek a second opinion, it says.
Yeah.
So that is your reading. So you want to follow your intuition, gain more knowledge and understanding, and just know that, you know, we all make mistakes.
Yeah. And don't worry about people's perception of what your reality is.
Yeah.
Because that's your reality. It doesn't matter what anybody else's reality looks like as long as yours lines up with what you want it to be. So, you know, and that's something that we can sometimes mess ourselves up with, is that we want sometimes, okay, one of the things that is a problem for most people, and this is actually something when it comes to extroverts and introverts, okay? Because in society, you know, everything in society is really pushed towards people being extroverts. But not everybody is supposed to be an extrovert.
That's true.
And, you know, nobody's a pure extrovert and nobody's a pure introvert. But not everybody is wanting to go down the road of being an extrovert. But nowadays, you got so many people pushing you to, like, get out there. Don't worry about sitting at home and reading books. Get out there and go out and meet people. Like, no, I want to sit at home sometimes.
Yeah.
But, you know, because we feel like we have to conform, when we don't have to conform. We are our own beings. We are very unique. And sometimes, you know, going out there and being unique can be very scary.
Yeah, because it pulls you away from the herd mentality. And so the further away you retract from the herd, you feel like, oh, like it kind of gets almost scary because it's like you're standing out instead of blending in.
Right.
You guys know that feeling, like when you're a kid and, you know, you're in a crowd, you feel like, yeah, you know, you could sing in a crowd.
Yeah.
But if you're kind of like, if you're really good at singing.
You got a solo.
Yeah, if you got to do a solo and you know that you're really good at singing, that's what you're good at. But because, you know, when you were singing in a crowd, it was okay because it's a crowd, you know. I'm okay, I'm with the crowd. But when you're moving away from the crowd so that you can be in your greatness, you know, you get afraid. You start pulling back like, oh, you know, but it's okay. You know, you just have to have like Queen Rena, High Priestess, Master 11, Goddess Universe.
Wow, hold on. That is a hell of a name.
Balance. It's all about balance, right? Having that confident, that humble confidence.
Yes.
In trusting in your greatness, not boasting in your greatness, but just trusting in your greatness and being confident and being great and knowing that you don't have to be afraid of your greatness.
Yeah, because, you know, that's case in point. Like, I had to go out today to run some errands. And I tell y'all, when I say I feel like I was in the Twilight Zone,
I don't even bother going outside.
Like y'all, I'm just being dead honest right now.
It's too much.
Like everybody down to the babies had on a mask. Like I'm the only one in a store without a mask.
I'm gonna just stay in the house. I'll be okay.
And to be honest, I felt awkward as hell.
Yeah, I'm staying in the house.
You know, even though I felt awkward, I know there's no way in hell I'm putting a mask on my face because I know that it's hazardous to my health.
But that's your opinion, baby, and you're entitled to it. That's how you feel. Okay. You're entitled to feel that way. But there are other people out there who are not as confident. They don't have that type of confidence, and so they you know, hey, we got that. That's that free will. That's where that free will comes in.
And you know what? I don't have a problem with anybody wearing a mask. I mean, just once again, it is their free will.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying from my personal perspective, it felt weird as hell.
Of course, because you that's for you, and you know some other people, they probably don't have a choice, or they feel like they don't have a choice.
Yeah.
But that's me. I'll just stay home until everything is back to normal when I go outside.
Right now.
I know some people, this is really hard for some people, like especially people who who's been doing research. Okay, like if you're a person and you've been doing a lot of research, and you know you're a person of you're learned, and you've been doing your studies for the past couple of years, and I'm talking about really diving deep, not just listening to the mainstream narrative of things, but really doing your own research, and you're a critical thinker. If you participate in critical thinking, you would have this passion that's, you know, of questioning, like, you know, I don't really think this is making too much sense. So you will have that type of feeling if you're a critical thinker and you've been doing research for some time now on different things and agendas. When it comes
to health.
Yeah. So but then that's why everybody's not going to have that same viewpoint, because some people, they don't really have time to do research and stuff because they're working. You know, they don't have that time to do that research.
They at work.
They're at work working. So, but for the ones who might be at work working, but they still know that it's their responsibility to keep themselves informed, because they don't always trust that type of important information to be given. They want to find out for themselves, and that's pretty good. That's a good way to go, because when you think about the word, let's break down the word information. We're going to go down the rabbit hole. We're not going to go far.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. When we think about the word information, when you think about that word, right, it tells you exactly what it is in the word. In and form. Inform. So in, and you're forming something. So when you take in information, you're forming, you're shaping yourself, right? Depending on what you're taking in. It's how you shape yourself. It's kind of like what you eat. You know, you shape yourself depending on what you eat. If you you exercise, you do deep breathing, meditation, you have a really good diet, a clean diet, you have that balanced pH and everything, your shape is gonna be different. You're gonna form a physical different shape because of what you're putting in, because food is also information, right?
Yes, it is.
It is whatever you put into your body, you're telling your body what to do with it. So you put things like sugar, lots and lots of sugar. So you're telling your body, you know, bread and lots of starch, lots and lots of these things. So different food carries different information for your body to do with it. So your body is going to be like, okay, it seems like some type of famish is coming up. Let me stock away some fat. Shoot, something's coming up. Let me. I'm gonna tuck something under the arm. You know,
but you know that's what the body does.
But this is what I'm saying. It's information. The type of food that you put in your body, you're telling it what to do. Okay, so let's say you're taking a lot of greens, a lot of chlorophyll, a lot of oxygen, oxygenated food, then you're telling your body something different. You're telling your body, okay, she's doing good. Things are good. It's not going to be famished. I don't got to store anything away. Let me burn this little over here. I'm going to burn this fat up. I'm not going to put it aside because it don't look like she's going to need it. So again, information.
But that's facts.
That's food. Information. Same thing from the television. Information.
Yeah.
So you're going to form and you're going to shape your perception depending on what you're putting inside of you. And so there are people who know this. They know that you're going to be shaped. Your perception is going to be shaped a certain way. So of course they're going to want to only let you see your certain set of information because they're in charge of forming how you experience and view this world. Okay, but if you want to be a alpha, right? If you want to be that leader and take charge of your own mind, right, of your own experience, then that's when you're gonna be like, I'm okay. I'll go do my own research. Thank you for the offer, but I can do it myself. And then this is how you start to participate and partake in what's called critical thinking. And this is how you can know certain things don't really line up logically, and certain things do.
Yeah.
Right?
And just to back it up and tie this all in from the beginning, once you control what information you take in, it's also going to help shape what you truly desire. Because if you're putting in things that are really helping your body and to function in the way that it does, in the way that it should, then it makes it easier for you to understand what you desire. But now if you're taking somebody else's information and you're putting it into your body and that information is forming you to shape and think in a certain way, then what you truly desire is not your own desires.
Ooh. Now that's deep. That's a slow motion.
Well, I think YouTube didn't like
they
that.
They didn't like that one.
They didn't like that one.
They didn't like that one. They said, I don't like it. Circle. We don't like that.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Welcome, Marshawn. What's up? What's up, sweetheart? Welcome, welcome. I ain't seen Honeydew in a while. I hope she's okay. I got to check up on Honeydew.
Yeah, we got to check on Honeydew. Yeah, Marshawn, have you talked with Honeydew in the mix? We haven't seen her. We got to check on her.
And
make sure she's good.
YouTube hasn't been sending out stuff out.
Yeah, and they've been doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
And this is not even a thing. If y'all seen, I think it was about 2 or 3 videos ago. We did that
a couple videos ago.
Yeah, we actually showed that YouTube is purposely not sending notifications out to our subscribers, and we're gonna find a way to get on Young Pharaoh's lawsuit against YouTube. But that's
a whole nother story right there.
Yeah. But yeah, we gotta check on Honeydew.
Yeah, we do.
But that is something to think about, because if you're taking in somebody else's information and not your own information, then your desires are really not your desires.
Yeah, because somebody else is shaping you.
Yeah. Now, if you're taking in things from Mother Earth and you're taking in things that are non-GMO'd, and I mean grapes that actually have seeds,
right? That's a big thing.
Then you're taking in natural information that is actually in harmonics with your body.
Yeah.
Then you're able to get information that's truly for you, which actually helps you find out what you truly desire. And in a lot of cases, you'll find out that those desires are not something that's tied to this physical plane.
And the sun, guys, the sun. The sun has information for you.
And it has blessed us.
The sun has plenty of good information for you. The sun is so good for you. Oh my goodness. We went to Florida, and let me tell you, that sun has just been so good to us. Like, my skin is glowing from all different angles. Like, I'm literally in the mirror looking at myself every day like, oh, you're glowing. Look at that glow.
I mean, I don't know if y'all can see the inside of my arm.
Like, all types of glows. Like, it's that was glowing and glossy from the sun.
It was a lot lighter than before. I can't even get that.
And now we brown. I got a nice tan.
I mean, it's all over.
Just brown and beautiful. And the salt water was so refreshing. Like, felt so good. And we were in the water for like, what, 4 hours?
4 hours. We stayed until we got wrinkled.
Went home and we slept like a baby. Had such good deep dreams, and it was just good, and just feel refreshed and kind of like cured.
Yeah.
Curated, or just alive, and just feels good. Maybe it's because I'm from the Caribbean and I grew up by the ocean. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it, but
yeah,
love the ocean.
Yep.
But yeah, I think we did a lot today. We went
a
little bit deep. Sorry, guys.
So but we just wanted to share that information with you because we truly, during this time that the planets are in retrograde,
yes.
We definitely want to take this time to reflect and to really think about what is it that we truly desire. And we have to make sure that those desires are rooted in truth. Because sometimes those desires that we want are based off of traumas. For example, the love that we're seeking so much for is just that love that we felt like we didn't get as a kid. And we're looking for somebody else to replace it. And now here comes this whole idea of a twin flame, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But you have to take a step back and realize, where is this coming from? Where is it rooted from? And if it's rooted in truth and it's something that you truly desire, then you can backstep and reverse engineer how to get what you want.
Yeah.
Okay? But yeah, hopefully that information was helpful. And you know, I just shuffled these, so I'm going to pull just one last card for the collector before we head out of here.
Libra girl. Oh, Libra girl. Yes, I'm feeling sad. He ghosted me for
someone 8 months ago.
8 months? Oh, I know. If that's 8 months ago and you're still feeling that heartbreak, I know that that's tough. That is definitely tough. And I'm so sorry about that. The most that we, from our experience, the most that we can try to, the best advice that we can try to give to you is just continue to grow from that experience. And it's easier said than done. 1000%. It's so much easier for somebody to say, oh, grow from the experience, you know?
Yeah.
It's because at that point it's just words, and those are very frivolous and cheap. It's a whole nother aspect. It's a whole nother thing to actually put it into place and get that wheel to start churning. But definitely meditate. Like maybe go on, maybe you want to, if you haven't done like a detox or something like that, because detox is good. It helps to clean the physical and also the spiritual. So just go like on a whole detox, mind, body, and spirit.
Yeah.
Some meditation, and kind of like lift your vibrations.
Yeah, and you know what? We're actually seeing that on multiple different levels. And I'm say this, and this is actually something that has started, I want to say, since this pandemic started.
Oh boy, you using these type of words on these channels. Let me light some sage.
But no, this, like, real talk, because we have seen more spiritual attacks on people, especially in the twin flame community. So many people are being psychically attacked. In the twin flame community, we've seen a lot of people lashing out at individuals,
switching up,
like they're flipping modes on people, like real quick. And then you know, it's a lot of trickery that's going on right now. These planets, they're bringing up all of the things that we thought were taken care of, but they're not. And then they're also shining light on things that we didn't even know was there. Okay? So, but one thing is for sure, and one thing that we're starting to notice, and is that those who are going to be on your side right now, they're right there with you right now.
Yeah.
If they're supposed to be with you right now, and I know this may be a tough pill to swallow, okay? Because right now, everybody's picking their side. They're going to be the villain or they're going to be the hero.
They already did it, guys. This is the point in time where you have the polls. And everybody know in November what's happening in November. This is the polls. The poll season, guys. It's polls.
Yeah.
The polls are up.
That is on so many levels. That's just
so many levels. We have
yeah.
the poles are here. Polarity is here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got the black, you got the white, you got the good, you got the bad, you got the villain, you got. So it's just that's it. There's a lot of snagging that that's going on right now for the poles.
Right.
So in these type of times, and let me say like most people in this unprecedented time, the best thing that we could try to do is find balance. And you know what? That's the hardest thing to do right now for some people, is to find that balance. That's the challenge, is to find a balance within the poles.
Yeah.
And not get snagged at either end, because when you think about it, if you're snagging on this side or you're snagging on the other side, you're far away from balance. And in the middle is where you can really see both sides very clearly. Because if you're all the way on this side, it's hard for you to see what's going on over there, and vice versa.
You can't see what's around the corner.
But if you move towards more in the middle, you have a bird's eye view of what's going on over here and what's going on over here, and then you open up doors for yourself where you can make better decisions.
Beautifully said.
Beautifully
said. But yeah, so it's a lot going on right now. So, like I said, I know it's a tough pill to swallow, but those who are meant to be in your life right now, they are in your life right now. Now, it's not to say that down the line some other people are going to come in and they're going to join you, but right now, with what's going on in this world, what's going on in this physical plane as well as in the spiritual plane, because yes, we are in a spiritual warfare. If you're not aware of it, we'll be the first to tell you if you didn't know. Yes, we are in a spiritual warfare, and we're not talking about on the biblical sense. We're talking about on the cosmic level.
This is big.
But right now, the people who are with you are the ones that are supposed to be in your corner right now.
And Veronica said, hi guys, I'm separated with my twin flame, 2 months, trying to focus on myself. That's the best thing that you can do right now, sweetheart. Veronica, sending you lots and lots of love, unconditional love, and seeing you surrounded by a beautiful white light, guiding you to the place that is going to take you to your highest and greatest version of who you truly are.
Yeah, because y'all may see a theme with some of the topics that's going to come up in the next few days, is that we're really, okay, for one thing, is that we really want to empower each and every one of you to understand that all of the answers that you are looking for the questions that you have, they are all within you.
All of it, all and everything, and we're going to always guide you back to self. That's one thing. If you see someone or you're around someone and they're always teaching you how to fish, okay, and that's just a basic ideology, whatever. If they're always encouraging you how to fish, that's your friend. That's somebody who wants to see you win.
Right.
Okay. If you're around someone and they're always giving you a fish. Here's a fish. Come back tomorrow. Here's a fish. You come back the next day. Here's a fish. You probably wanna slowly, gradually move away.
Right.
Okay. Because that's someone who's teaching you or encouraging you to be dependent
on them.
On them. So if something ever happens to them, then you're SOL.
Yep.
But for that one person who's actually teaching you to fish, yeah, the work is harder. You know what? I don't want to. They trying to make me out. But at the end of the day, when they're done with you, guess what you're going to learn? You're going to have a new skill that you can use it for yourself, and you'll be that much better.
Yeah, and there's an old. I want to say it's a Chinese proverb of a beggar. He's just sitting out in the wilderness, and this Buddhist monk comes by, and the beggar comes out and asks the Buddhist monk, "Hey, do you have anything for me? Any money, any food, or anything like that?" And he was like, "No, I don't have anything for you. I'm so sorry." But the monk noticed that the guy was sitting on this wooden box. And he was like, have you looked inside of the wooden box to see what's in there? And the beggar was like, no, I haven't looked in the box. Why would I look on the box? This is where I'm sitting. And so he was like, why don't you take a look in the box? And come to find out, in that box that he's been sitting on this entire time was full of gold.
Wow.
So we have so many beggars out here just looking for answers externally and things of that nature, not knowing that they already have it.
Already got it. And you see, sometimes you just need that one person to come along and just help you out and be like, bro, look in the box. Which is the same as saying, go within.
Yes.
Bro, just go within. Or sis, just go within. Same thing. You'll find your goal.
Yeah. And with that being said, this was the one card that came up as far as for the collective King of Water. This Alokun just keep popping up for me. But yeah,
kind of look like you too with the
You say it look like me.
Yeah, a little bit. You got the you know, the
beard and everything.
Okay, so this one says safe harbor in the storm. Let go of gender bias. Strength is born of adaptability, and be present in your relationships. Pretty interesting. It says a need for excitement. Wow. Okay, we ending real good. It says marry critical thinking.
Okay.
Okay. Marry critical thinking and emotional logic. Well, wow. Okay. Allow your feelings to guide a decision. Wow. Address a cause of jealousy, or address a cause for jealousy. Wow, that is pretty interesting. That's interesting.
Well, that is for the collective.
Wow.
Okay. So yeah, definitely want to check those emotions. Meditate. 7-day vegan challenge.
Wow.
Those things are definitely going to help in understanding what it is that you truly desire, and to help you in critical thinking.
Oh, somebody says wishing somebody a speedy recovery. I healed my tooth infection naturally. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, we do the same thing. Vanilla extract.
Oh, that is what I'm talking about. I love hearing things like this. Guys, you know that I got myself this book, and it has natural remedies, like hundreds and hundreds of natural remedies for different ailments, like all the ailments that you could think about. I have a book back there for natural remedies. I got the PDF also. And it's because, you know, the times that we're in, we stock up on these this type of knowledge and information.
Right.
But that is good. Kudos to you for doing that. You see, it's possible. These things are possible. Yeah,
they are very, very possible. All right. And so with that being said, wonderful, beautiful, beautiful human beings that are watching us.
And some extraterrestrials.
Even if you're non-human beings, and yes, we are. If you're extraterrestrial, we are waiting for you.
We welcome you. Welcome.
We are so waiting to see you in the skies. Yes, we believe in UFOs, if you didn't know.
Complete weirdos.
But yeah, we love y'all. We love all of y'all. We want to see you succeed. We want to see you win.
Yes, we want to see you win.
So with that being said, everyone, we love y'all.
Love you guys
so much.
And we heading out of this piece.
Peace out.
Peace out, guys.